Aquarius, this is going to be a reading for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at what you're not expecting to happen for the first half of July, so July 1st to the 15th. And let's get straight into it. Of course, any links that you're looking for will be listed in the description to book a session or anything like that. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of my readings. And let's get into it. Okay. What are my Aquarius not expecting to happen for the first half? Okay. So let's run down these cards. We have oneness, harmonic resolution, destiny, and isolation that came up. So let's start with the oneness card. So it says balance, patience, and divine masculine. If the card will focus. Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to focus, but with oneness, this has a lot to do with coming to center. So for a lot of my Aquarius, you guys have been off your kilter, or you may have been all over the place in energy, whether this is like pent up energy that you guys haven't really necessarily dealt with and you've been just trying to power through and work through it, and it finally comes to the surface, or more so in the sense of like you guys needing to come back down to earth. Sometimes we get so caught up in like life itself that we neglect our like mental health and things like that. But with this, regardless of if you're a male or female, there's going to be something that pushes you to kind of balance your masculine aspects. So some of you are like exerting too much masculine energy, and it could be coming off, like I said, imbalanced, or you could be experiencing imbalances in life because of the fact that your energy is imbalanced. But anyways, moving beyond that, this is going to be a time frame in which you guys are going to have to reconnect with spirit and just divine unity as a whole. And when I say that, this is also about regaining confidence. Some of you have kind of lost your sense of confidence after, possibly getting cheated on in a relationship. Your confidence in relationships may be kind of shot. Or when it comes to the workforce, you could be having just repeated bad experience after bad experience with jobs, whether it's the people there or just the job itself. And your confidence may be shot in just certain areas in your life. And this is you guys regaining your confidence, but also your situation is going to expand. But this is only after you guys have kind of just taken your power back. And also patience is a thing here as well. Some of you are just a little too impatient when it comes to these big changes you would like to happen. Like for some of you, it's like you want to move and you don't want to live where you live now, but you have to be patient because the financial aspect of the situation needs to be worked out, and that's going to take time. So certain things you can't necessarily force, and that's something you guys are really going to notice too. Now, the next card we have is harmonic resolution, and it says negativity, anger, and transmutation. So whenever this card comes up, this has a lot to do with the lower dimensional stuff, okay? So some of you could be having issues with people expressing their anger in a way where it's not conducive and they pour their anger out on you. Or you've been dealing with a lot of like personal isolation where you've been really separating yourself from people, and it's been putting you into this box where you're overthinking and you're stressing out because you're not having a chance to really let out what's going on in your mind. So all it is it being trapped within that mental space. But some of you are just going through a level of confusion as well. And all of this is just messing up your energy field. Let's just be honest. During this time frame, you're going to need to acknowledge some of these lower level emotions some of you may be expressing as well. Now, I won't say that anger per se is necessarily, well, it is, but we all experience it. It's an emotion, but you don't want to reside too long in anger or in negativity. But yeah, you guys are going to have to acknowledge some lower level emotions you guys are experiencing, like hidden negativity, frustration, and also just releasing unfocused and distracting mental thoughts that are like just useless, and understanding what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are not. Some of you also may have some people in your life during this time frame who will have these qualities, these lower vibrational qualities, and you guys are really going to be faced with the decision of whether or not you're going to keep them around. Now, the next card I want to discuss, we do have Destiny here, and it says Divine Purpose, Passion, and Service. And with this card, it's time. It's basically time for you guys to step into your divine purpose, step into your overall path that's been laid out for you before you even came here. And even in destined events that needed to take place so you can learn certain lessons or gain certain understandings that you wouldn't have gained up until this point. But this is also time for you guys to get in touch with your passions and your desires. You may have like this nudge to finally get going with things that you may have been delaying for a minute. This is putting things off and procrastinating that you guys may have been doing for way too long. You guys are also forced to kind of, or not forced, why do I keep using the word forced? You guys are going to be pushed in the direction of stepping into, you know, your true career path. Some of you have been just kind of settling for what you can take. And Spirit is going to be, like I said, giving you that nudge to finally pick a direction and stick with that. Now, we also have isolation, and it says loneliness, reconnection, and home. And with this card, some of you may be wanting like a connection that was in your life prior to come back around, or the person who you were dealing with prior wants to come back around to you. And for some of you, you could even be dating someone new, and something about the person or the connection itself may be giving you a sense of deja vu, either in a good way or a bad way. It really depends on how you, who's watching this, But during this time frame, yeah, you guys may be feeling a sense of loneliness because you may be wanting a relationship, or you may be wanting a companion or someone that you can divulge your feelings to, and you don't necessarily feel like you have someone in your corner. This is actually showing you that some of you guys need to stop kind of doing this loner thing. And when I say that, this is like isolating yourself from meeting people or like building real meaningful connections, because you guys do have soul tribe around you. It's just you guys may be super disconnected because you feel like you may be weird in some cases, or I don't know, that there's no people that can really relate to you. But yeah, it's time to stop hiding and get involved with your community and go put yourself out there. What is the theme? Ooh, got cards flying. What is the theme for my Aquarius when it comes to the first half of July 1st through the 15th? So we have Neptune, okay? And this is the planet of illusions, the planet of dreams, psychic abilities. This is also the planet of the spiritual world, spirits, music, entertainment, dreaming big, spirituality. What else? Confusion, murkiness. Okay, but let's read this card. It says imagination, memories, the subconscious, self-sacrifice, ideals, universal love, visions, meditation, spirituality, compassion, empathy, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, confusion, and veils, magic. So these are some of the things that you guys may be experiencing as far as the theme is concerned. I hope that you did enjoy this reading and you took something from it. If you did, feel free to thumbs this video up and subscribe and all that jazz. Any information you're looking for will be below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.